Why can't I stand and walk away? Why is it so damn hard to stay? I was sick because I got something to say. I was sick of all your problems lately. You need your drama, so you keep me around. If things ain't getting any better, let it down soon. I'm sick of time of being pushed around. So I keep waiting for the storm to save me. When everybody wants to shut me down. When I ain't hearing one word you gotta say to me. Right now I'm trying to figure you out. When you bring me down. Every time I turn around, I ask you why. Why do you hate me? Why you try changing who I am? Now why can't I make you understand? Now understand that you're always about to come to an end. No one ever gave a fuck until right now. When they're all like, I'm giving it up. Fuck till I'm not giving everything I ever had to give. But right now I'm just not giving a fuck. So what? So I'm waiting for the storm to say what? But you can bet I'm getting sick of your lies. Well, I know all what you gotta say to me. Now why should I even try to bring me down? Every time I turn around and I ask you why. Why? You keep dragging me down. Still racing to the ground. I ask you why. Why you keep beating me? I can't take this anymore. I gotta ask you why. Why do you drag me down? Every time I turn around and I ask you why. Why do you hate me? Yeah, wasn't always gonna be like that. You know it's always your way, but it just seems past that yet. The one day you're gonna understand that you've been running your life for too long and no one cares. Now all these people that you keep by your side, and they don't know you like I do, and all these secrets that you try to hide. Chasing where I'm always look at you. You're still the night with my back, just the turn, and now I'm through with you. You bring me down. Every time I turn around and I ask you why. You keep dragging me down. Still facing to the ground. I ask you why. Why you keep beating me? I can't take this anymore. I gotta ask you why. Why do you drag me down? Every time I turn around and I ask you why. Why do you hate me?
Well. Ain't nobody interested in hearing the truth, huh? Looks like the Jackass Zebra is over on the OTW running his fucking dick sucker. Go over there and let him know that media is playing an older audio call of him whining and crying about Marfoogle. Just say, hey everybody, Bad Apple Media is playing an old audio call. Don't go in contact or say nothing to him about it. I don't give a fuck. He'll figure it out. He's got multiple devices. He's watching. He's probably the other one that's on here right now. But yeah, just going through my phone, getting things ready for when I have to submit all of my information in Discovery. Because Discovery is a beautiful thing, guys, right? So yeah, it's awesome. I got all kinds. I got the Marfoogle calls. I'm just pulling up, just listening to them, and yeah, reminiscing about old days, the old times sake, as they say. It's pretty sad when I gotta bust out old telephone calls from 5 years ago, and what the hell is 6 years ago? 6 years, 5, 6 years ago, 4, 5, 6 years ago. Starting 6 years ago, 6, 5, 4, 3. It's pretty fucked up. So it's all right. I'm sure that the overwhelming amount of conversations will just going through them. I'm going to have to start listening to them and getting bits and pieces and things of that nature. I listened to one a little bit ago where he's talking about homegrown in West Virginia and just saying all kinds of stupid ass shit and trying to get me to go on a panel with the hell was his name? Hippies for Trump, whoever that was. And that was in 2020. So he's been fucking playing games on these panels and running around for a long time. And I had no interest in it at that time, and I really don't have any interest in it in this time because there's really nothing productive that comes from these panels. It's really ridiculous, is what it is, and it's the same retards in the panel curse that just keep running back and forth and just spinning their circle jerk crap, And let me see here. Let's share. Let's share. I love sharing. All right, window. We'll share this here. Pull that up. There we go. This is a direct call. This is that I called him back. I was at my sister's because I was staying there at my sister's house in 2020 because I was being maliciously prosecuted by Oakland County, and I was running the highway from Detroit to Texas, and this was one of the days that I wasn't on the road. And again, the fucking clown would never stop with his drama and his bullshit. And I'm just pacifying him, blah, 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 just listening to whatever it is that he wants to run his mouth about. So let's see if we can't play this. Let me see here. Pull it up. Let me pull it up. Pull it up. There we go. Well, so go ahead. Yeah.
He basically said just he doesn't have any support of anybody, including Drama Queen. And then basically said, I never said Hell's Angels were Nazis. He's a fucking Nazi. And then I told him, I said, I'm not going to respond, but I hope people flag for shit. And then he writes me this whole fucking, long ass thing. He said, every minute spent on the bullshit is a minute not spent on pushing your channel up. Do you want to succeed? Because they are not YouTube. They don't decide who is catching your videos. You do. None of your loyal audience wants to hear about drama. They join you because of either Google fam or the crew. Which spells the crew part wrong. That's how she pays attention to our shit. Then he says they are there to learn from you. They learn nothing when all of your time is used on responding to jackasses instead of producing content that one, makes you a living, and two, provide something of substance for the community. And I said, no, I know, that's why I'm not going to respond. I'm doing what's right for all, but you're right on this one. And And they said, yep, you can expect that. Can guarantee that the goal is to make you a hate video. You are in the zone again. Find something else to do. Put out off the negative rabbit hole. Stop focusing on the negative. Stop looking down comments. Homegrown and this guy don't like you. Avoid them both. I've done both in too many accounts, and the avoiding not only makes them more pissed off, but it also doesn't drag a bunch of nobodies into the fight. If you're going to make it on YouTube, you have to expect with every new subscriber your fame grows. With more fame, more haters. More haters, more hate videos. You only create more of a cycle if you react. They have you spending literally all your time wasted on looking at all their videos, spending countless time on searching for drama, instead of focusing on your next positive video. What is really going to bother them is your success and acting like you don't exist. When you react, you let them know that you're on that level. And then he said, hey, where's that guy from? What state? And then I just ignored him for like 10, 20 minutes, you know, like he does to me. And then he goes, hello, with the question mark. And then I told him, I said, I was almost tempted to say that your video, but I didn't want him to get too scared. You know, and then of course he never hit that stuff. Well, what it is though is I'm telling you what's going on. And he knows that I can burn not only the fuck out of this idiot because I have a video, like I can put a video in.
This phone call that you guys are listening to, this recording, is about the Jackass Zebra whining about having a message war with Adam, aka Marfoogle.
Wife even called him out on all this shit. And I have a video where, like, his wife was like, fuck him, and he's a piece of shit, he did devour, and this and that. Now, I have a video of people calling him out on this. And what also makes it funnier is I got proof that Homegrown's talking to the guy.
See, he's talking about Homegrown USA, which was another channel that Marfoogle TV would promote. And the Jackass Zebra was extremely jealous of Homegrown USA. And he was digging up dirt on him to discredit him so he could get Adam, aka Marfoogle, to stop associating with him and replace him with the Jackass Zebra, because the Jackass Zebra was in love with Adam from Marfoogle TV. And he just couldn't leave the man alone. And eventually the hatred and the hell have no, fury as a snap who snaps scorn in the grand scheme of things. So he decided to, at one point, well after it was established, to start yakking about veterans charity fraud.
Then why don't he get rid of fucking WWE? Why didn't do anything? But yeah, he ain't, he keeps talking out his ass. He ain't never gonna do that.
I didn't post that video on my YouTube or anything. I did it on my Facebook, Twitter, and all this other shit. All did his video the time. But he actually go to that his fucking channel. He did a hit piece on me, and it was really funny because the fucking coward. This guy's sitting here trying to make it what it is, and trying to say I called all so dumb. And I told Adam, I'm not going to respond. On my house. He's trying to turn it into, and it's funny because I have the video. Not once did I ever call any fucking white club doctor. I called him a fucking Nazi because he tried to pull the white boy card on me. Like, fuck you, bro. I know what you're talking about, you fucking Nazi. Fuck him. And the thing is, the only reason he kept me on site, the only reason he fucking got involved, is he knows that I could burn the living daylight out of WB and Homegrown for being attached to this shit video.
Well,
Can you hear this telephone call fairly well? Is this something that you can hear? Do I have to run it through my audio software and enhance it? Can you hear it well enough? Because I'm kind of busy and I don't really have time to run it through the audio software. You can hear it clear enough, right? Yeah, that right there is a lie. The lie is that he doesn't lie. That's the lie in this little snippet right here is that he doesn't lie. Yeah, he lies.
Hey, hang on. I gotta fucking take this call again. They keep fucking calling me. Hang on. All right. All right. Bye.
All right, so that's one of many, 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 many phone calls. I could pull up a whole bunch of them. Let's while we're here, let's pull up this phone call. Let me see. This would be this is
What's that?
this is the involved party in my recent criminal charges that have been brought against me. This is my, let me see, make sure I pull it up and stop sharing that one. Pull this one up. This is the involved party. Do any of you know who the involved party is? Let me see. Let me pull it up. All right, here we go. Yeah. Does anybody know who this involved party might be?
What's that?
The audio gets better.
I can hear you. What's going on? Can you hear me? What's that? Oh, yeah? Are you forced to take the back roads, or that's the road the path you're taking? And are they all flooded, or what's going on? Are the interstates closed? Which one? Really? I was just 565 not that long ago. No kidding. Yeah, I was gonna go down to downtown Detroit and look at the flooding down there because the river, Detroit River, has been over the bank downtown for a while. Not only that, but they have a report that Lake St. Clair and Lake Erie is so full that Detroit River stopped flowing. First time in over 200 years. So it basically became part of the lake. You know, and that goes between Lake St. Clair and Lake Erie. You know, which is a pretty big waterway there. You know, so crazy stuff going on, without a doubt. Can you hear me? No, I was saying it's insane what's going on with the flooding even around here. When people are just taking it as, oh, it's just, you know, once, you know, whatever. But people don't realize as well as the summer's half over with, pretty much, you know. And we're going to start getting more rain, and, you know, according to how it's always been. But the fact of the matter is, if it gets cold, all that water that's there is going to freeze. So then there's going to be more water on top of it. I don't know. I'm just expecting the worst out of it all. So,
It's not really a very interesting call, but it shows things that, you know, contradict their current claims where, you know, I was in love with Shauna, and okay, it's just, I got all the evidence that I need that they're liars, and it's, you know, it's just, I'm just breezing through some phone calls here. This is nothing important whatsoever, but I find it very comical to pull these up. Let me pull up a Marfoogle call. I'm sure the Jackass Zebra is going to want this, right? This is what he's been harassing me over for how long now? He's been harassing me for years. And this particular call is probably the call that the Jackass Zebra has been really wanting to get one of them. And he's talking about the Discord servers when they went down, and that he claims that it was some other excuse or reason or whatnot. And, you know, doesn't mean anything to me. I really don't care. I couldn't care less. I seriously couldn't care less. So let me pull this one up. You can hear this one a little bit better. Just a little bit better. So here we go. This is from June 30th, 2020. Marfoogle! 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 Marfoogle!
hey, come on, man. I'm doing all right. Living the nightmare, trekking through this insane, mad world. What about you?
I'm good. I mean, we're dealing with all the Discord shit, and actually, at first we were like, what the hell is going on? Like, we didn't know. But it's obviously because they are getting rid of all military groups on Discord, period. They are considering them all Boogaloo, like the Boogaloo movement or whatever.
What's the Boogaloo movement?
Well,
I've never heard of that.
About a Google away. I didn't know about it until last week. But what it is apparently they call it a far-right, like, meme group or whatever, and it's code for Civil War. And they call them the Civil War boys or whatever. I don't know what I'm saying, because guaranteed they're like, so we have the military group with basically like 500 military guys, and I left that room alone. I literally did not go in there. I didn't bother them. I gave it as a space for the veterans to talk.
Right.
So
I guess this would be what would the Jackass Zebra would call damage control. First of all, I wasn't even on Discord, and for him to even tell me about Discord, it really has no point because I didn't have any idea of anything. But you're more than welcome to record this, the Jackass Zebra. You could use this as your your content on your channel.
Dude, I'm assuming that some shit went on in there that we didn't know about. Because that's the only explanation there is for why they took it down. We're positive, all good stuff. The only thing
Well, according to the claims of the Snafu Crew Strike Team, go, Strike Team, go, is that they were caught by the Chinese company that owns Discord at the time by using third-party software to track people on Discord, which might be the truth. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. Still don't care either way, whether it was China took their shit down or Google did it. I don't know. I don't give a fuck. All I know is that there ain't a damn thing that any of you can do about it. And that's the end of that conversation. That's why I don't fuck with stuff that I have no control over.
personally shared was our own videos. I didn't share other stuff in Discord. I shared, when we were going live.
Right.
So that Discord is also one of many. They took down, and then I just got a text from Ben from Edge of Wonder, and he said that he shared a text with me that he got saying 25,000 channels got taken down today, and Trump got banned from Twitch. So they're like drawing the line, and all of this is because apparently, like 4 months in training, these guys are planning on doing some on the force. So it may be real.
Who might be doing something on the board?
Whatever the group is, these guys.
The ones that are out there doing their dumb shit? Or
Some sort of militia, I don't know.
Yeah. It could be anybody, eh?
I think this might be talking about Operation Hot Musket or some shit like that. I could be wrong, but that's how much I was paying attention because, I was trying to deal with my malicious prosecution at this time, and I wasn't concerned with what was going on Marfoogle TV. I don't give a fuck, and I still don't give a fuck.
It was a story in our show like a week and a half ago, and me and Dex literally were Boogaloo, what the fuck is that? We were making fun of it. We were like, that's the dumbest name. And then a couple days later, our Discord was gone, and now they're saying that it might be because some of those guys got shut down in Oath Keepers and other groups, and they went to ours because it was a military group. And it said specifically that they're all active and retired military.
So are you listening, Snafu? Are you listening to my audio calls that you kept bugging me for how long? Let me have your calls. Let me have your audio calls. I got calls of you begging me for the audio calls. Do I have to share that? And then when I didn't give you the audio calls, you got pissed. I got sick and tired of hearing you begging me for the audio calls, and I separated myself from you because you were fucking annoying. And then you got Vlad Gruitz involved with your fucking annoying me. So then, along with your craziness, along with the insanity that I didn't want to be a part of, I just separated myself from you. We didn't part ways in no bad fucking situation. I just ghosted your ass. And you've been butthurt ever since, calling me a sellout, calling me a traitor, telling me. And I told you one day, I'm going to play my audio calls, that they're my calls and that I'll play them when I see fit. He didn't buy them from me. I didn't sell out. I'm not a motherfucking traitor. The only traitor that I know is you, bitch ass motherfucker. Anybody who would fucking use the police state while claiming in one breath that they're against the police state, against me, who was supposed to have been one of your fucking friends, that's a motherfucking traitor, bitch.
Guys, and that's what we have. So it completely explains why our group was taken down. And then you go to Discord, and they're talking to the CEO, Jason Sasante or whatever, wrote on, he retweeted Discord, the company, the CEO of this notice that said,
any of you 12 in this chat, few of you that are actually willing to talk, who do you think is the traitor out of me and Snafu Snaps? Me or Snafu Snaps? Speak up, man. Come on. You're here for a fucking reason, and your silence is going to piss me off, and I just might fucking block any one of you. Speak up. God damn it.
BLM, you know, the people that are doing good, we see you and we support you. And, you know, anybody who's against it, blah, 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 won't have a voice on Discord.
I seen something to the effect that they got a warning that Discord was doing something. Somebody got a warning on Discord so they could bail and go to another platform.
We didn't get a warning. We just got shut down. So all the state groups that met, that, you know, these were good people, disabled veterans, disabled in general people, everybody lost their personal accounts too. So anybody associated with that's huge. That's like extreme.
Right.
So anybody who had an account on Discord that was associated with Marfoogle TV or whatever it was, I don't know, I was not on Discord. The name Discord alone turned me off of it. If you don't know what the word Discord is defined, I don't need enough. I had enough trouble in my life. I didn't need fucking Discord. So it is a pretty fucked up thing that people who were innocently affected by the termination of Marfoogle's Discord server, whatever it was, I don't fucking care. I'm just stating the fact that that's what happened. And if it is what happened, whoever it was, whether they're disabled veterans or just Joe Schmo veterans or anybody in general, that if you were associated with Marfoogle and you got your Discord taken down because he was trying to use third-party software that Oracle fucking had or Dex created or I don't know what. And I don't fucking care. All I'm doing is sharing the audio call between me and Adam Marfoogle TV where he's talking about it. I didn't call and say, hey, let's talk about Discord. He called and started telling me about it.
Well, I watched your video. I don't know if you've seen me. I was messing with you. I told you.
See, now he's asking me about, why were you calling? What do you want to talk to me about? They're afraid that I was going to do hit pieces, that I was going to fucking start doing exposure videos on them.
Change that battery in your fucking smoke alarm. The one that's chirping in your house. No, I watched the video, the live chat replay, because I missed it.
Oh, no, people were saying it the whole time. I know. And it's just dumb. Yeah, it's.
Well, I don't. When I watch the replay, I don't watch the comments. You know, for the most part, I lay there, whatever. You know. Anyway.
To be honest, I can't go through all.
I hear you.
Check the comments as much as possible.
Yeah. I assume that other people were saying it because I did hear that. But nonetheless, I was messing with you. But no, just, you know, what I got going on, you know, there goes your smoke alarm again. what I got going on, and, you know, it's still bullshit, still going on my end. Don't really much matter. I'll deal with it. You know.
Are you personally dealing with Shauna still?
Well, I'm getting ready to, but see, a lot of my doings are kind of on hold. Even my videos, the stuff, you know, the content that I want to put together on my channel, I've been on hold for a long time. You know, because of my pending charges. I got arrested on October 31st, and I'm still dealing with it. It's not over with yet. So.
See, nobody gave not even to Adam. Nobody gave two fucks. Nobody called me or said, hey, what's going on with them charges, man? Keep me up. I'm not whining and crying. I'm stating a fact. Just like right now, I can handle these charges on my own, and I don't need anybody's help with the charges because you guys don't know how the law works. Nothing that you do or say is going to assist me, you know, until it gets to a certain point. That's how it works. And if you don't know the law, don't pretend that you do, and just pay attention. But I was a little aggravated at all you guys out here in Marfoogle land, and that's why I separated myself from all of you, because you guys you gaslit me, you fucking got me all hyped up, telling me that you're gonna do this, do that, and then at the end of the day, you guys didn't do a fucking thing but leave me hanging in the wind, leave me out to hang out to dry. You know what I'm saying?
I'm at the point now where, you know, I'm going to start doing some other content from my original stuff from back in the day, just to get it going and then build up to this stuff, you know. So what I was going to do is I'm changing. You know, I needed some information. You know, what would the best equipment be? You know, because I'm gonna try and put a little editing studio in my rig. You know, I got the equipment. I got a couple of computers. I want to start using, you know, like doing stuff like Brian's doing, some high impact.
Yeah, that douchebag Brian.
Operator. I don't like that donut operator. The dude's a racist. You know, but you turn me on to him. I'm just telling you my opinion. I think the guy's a racist. He is. I can read between the lines. Oh, I know. Exactly.
You know, the funny thing is that I just recently asked you guys, you know, because this isn't content that people want to watch. You know, they don't want to hear the truth about, you know, you got the Jackass zebra running around squawking about fucking Marfoogle, and here I'm playing an audio recording. Yeah, it's me talking to him. I'm not asking him any hard hitting questions. I'm not doing it because it's not what I was doing, man. I was minding my own business. But I asked the people in here to speak up and say, who's the traitor, in your opinion? Me or the Jackass zebra? And 2 of you respond. And the rest of you just sit there and fucking lurk. You fucking lurk. And then when I call you out for lurking, you'll stop watching because you know that you're fucking lurking. You guys are fucking comedic. Comedic fucking value. That's all you are.
He's a bad cop.
What the hell happened to the audio?
A couple of cameras, Chris. I don't know if it'll work. He's a bad cop.
That don't make no sense why that's
a couple of cameras. I don't know if it'll work. I got a 4K video camera, but I want something a little different. So, you know, well, no, I'm not even.
Do you know what they're talking about over on OTW? 110 people are watching them talk about a contest that they're not going to do. They sure seem to stop talking about all the drama when OTW got a little fucking butt hurt when good old Bad Apple Media here pointed out all of the things that, you know, bother me about him. And he changed his fucking format up two times, changed his rates, changed his price. It had nothing to do with me. But hey, all the panel curse, all the people that are in the panel curse can go over there and they can keep doing what they're doing. I guarantee Snafu Snaps ain't over there watching no more. Snafu Snaps is in here listening to this. Ain't you, Matthew? Why don't you just come on up here and admit that you're in the bushes, Matthew? Go get another one of your sock accounts and come on in here. Tell us that you're lurking in the bushes. Come on, Matthew. It's okay. I know you are. This is the first time that Snapper, the old Jackass Zebra, has ever heard these phone calls because I've refused to share them with them. This is the first time that Snapper has caught wind of this conversation. It don't mean that he can't listen to 2 different fucking streams. I was in the chat saying that I'm over here doing fucking audio calls of Marfoogle. You know he's over here listening. If he's not listening, he's recording it to listen later.
Right. Right. And it's not expensive at all. Well, yeah, that's why I was going to probably use a green screen for some shit, or just put up like a tapestry in the behind me of sorts, you know, just like a general background, and then put a light on it or something. I don't know just yet, but
one thing that you might want to pay attention to when that or Sasquatch is that he's no longer commenting over there. It's because he's over here watching.
Exactly. Well,
My thing is like lighting, with a shitty 4K webcam, and if you have good lighting, it will look 10 times better.
well, that's the kind of, I need to get a light, one of them round lights that you can change the tone and the brightness and all that.
You need a bicolor light that at least has white and yellow, and they're mixed LED.
Right.
They're not expensive. I mean, you can go with like newer NEEWER, like newer with an extra T.
Right.
And for like
And see, this is what I was trying to explain to the fucking crackhead zebra, is that there's nothing in these phone calls that is extremely damning. He's not admitting to anything. He's blowing smoke up my ass even when it comes to the Discord. And all I wanted to do is get some advice from him. But I'll tell you that this call gets a lot better. It gets a lot better.
professional. You can even get it cheaper than that. You can get it used or eBay or whatever. You can get it for $50, $60, but it's an actual professional grade light that's bicolor.
Right.
And on the back, you can either plug it into the wall or whatever, or you can put a Sony battery. In the film world, there's these huge batteries. You can get all different sizes. The cool thing about cinematography cameras is they have an open back. So you can have a foot-long battery on there, and it fits in the same slot as like a 2-inch battery.
Right.
But these batteries also work. So you have 3 or 4 of these batteries. You can power your camera, you can power your lights, you can power your strobes, you can power your sound, you can power everything off of these batteries. And the professional gear all has a slot for them.
All right. Well, I'll have an inverter. I'll have an inverter for AC/DC.
Well, the cool thing is that it just comes extra. So it
Right.
has a slot. So if you wanted to go, if you had only 3 spots to plug in and got 4 things, you could not have the light on there. But also you can do portable, so you could take it with you.
Right.
Instead of lights in the park, whatever.
Yeah.
That doesn't really matter. It's the same price with or without. But the newer ones they have. That's the brand. They come with that slot on the back, so you can put the actual battery in. But
Right.
anyway,
All right. So yeah.
it's 2-tone, so there's 2 knobs. Go back to it. It's what I've used for years. I used a round ring light for a long time as my key light.
Yeah.
And then now I've got the newer one.
Right.
Great freaking light.
Well, I'm gonna get everything that I need and start doing some other type of videos, like I said, and change up the channel to what I want it to be as best I can while I'm on the road, because I can I download Filmora, I think that kind of seems to be a pretty easy software to do editing on. And, I just want to get things going. So, actually, I was. No.
Dude, he has tutorials for everything Filmora.
Okay, well, I'll check them out.
I know who the guy is now, but at the time I didn't.
He grew really fast. You look at how his channel did it. You gotta look at channels like this.
Right.
Just last year, he was at like 3,000.
Well, another thing is, I'm trying to do other type of videos along with my own, personal experience, that, things that I'm going to share about.
You're currently listening to an audio call between myself and Adam from Marfoogle TV.
Myself. That may become pretty popular. Oh, I will. Yeah, I'll definitely check them out. Send it to me. But yeah, that I don't know if you're interested, but I'm actually gonna start trying to get interviews going. With people. Well, that's what I'd like to do is like do an interview with you, do an interview with Dex, possibly. Um, depends on who wants to do it. If I'm at the point where I'm willing to interview anybody. I don't know if you know who Ro Clausen is, but she's got a prison channel and she does good things for the families that are.
Yeah, Ro Clausen, her old man Adam was in federal prison for 211 years for a nonviolent, victimless crime because of a bunch of fucking snitches that he was with pointed the finger at him, and he didn't rat on anybody. But it took a long time for Ro in her advocating to get him released during COVID. He finally was given a compassionate release, is what they call it. And he served a little over 20 years on the sentence, and now they live in Vegas. They're married. They have a son. But amazingly, their channel doesn't grow because they got a truthful story, and YouTube keeps them suppressed.
Out on the outside, got loved ones in prison, whatever. There's a lot of good channels out there that I want to start interviewing, and
anything I need, here you go. Listen to what he's saying. Anything that I need, and he's going to start whining or crying about people in the day turning on him, and he hasn't even mentioned Snafu Snap's turning on him because he didn't do it at this point.
well, well, people don't have thick skin, and they're too sensitive nowadays, and they think with their emotions.
Funny, he brings up Snafu. Isn't that something funny? He brings up Snafu.
You know what I mean? Dude, you don't know. I talk to that guy every day. Dude, I've been telling him for months. Yeah, I know. I know. I told him, I'm like, dude, I told him to leave Homegrown alone and just leave. I told him to leave everybody alone, just do his fucking videos and get along,
See, how many times have I told you guys that I've been trying to tell that fucking clown to leave everybody alone and just focus on his own content?
I know how it works. I know how it works. How have I involved, from your perspective? When you say that I've involved myself Dude, you have no idea. You have no idea what I go through with that young man. I try to talk common sense into him.
Get into that stuff because it drives your community and all of the people that depend on Marfoogle and that group that literally it is their purpose. Every time him and another person or any two Marfoogle family members get in a fight, it literally tears people apart. People don't want the drama, and 9 out of 10 times, people will. If you do drama videos, yeah, you'll get a couple people here.
Oh, the thing is, I understand that, and I don't disagree with that. What I see, I've separated myself from all the bullshit, but my name still gets drug into a lot of shit. I support, and I don't even like to use the word support. I am loyal to Snafu because I think he's a good dude. He's got a good heart. Sometimes he does things out of it, you know. Well, I know he does. You know, the guy doesn't have anything going on in his life. He's fucking lonely. You know, this is his life. He wants everybody to get along, but he wants the truth out of everybody, and that's the problem. And I agree with that aspect. That I agree with you, and I agree with him. I agree with the fact that it causes drama, but at the same time, it only causes drama. So, hold on. Well, listen though. This is what I see. Listen, hear me out. He does what he does because he wants the truth, and when people are being backstabbers and they're being sneaky and conniving, they're really doing that. And to avoid the drama, you let people be, you know, avoiding the drama, exposing, I wouldn't say exposing, we're telling the truth, they're getting people to admit they're doing what they're doing. It gives them the green light to continue doing what they're doing, which then again perpetuates the drama. If you address it and say, why are you doing this, or why are you saying that? Why don't you quit it, knock it off, whatever it is. But no, but you're disagreeing. Well, I'm not talking about homegrown. Let me say what I'm saying. I'm not talking about homegrown. I'm talking about in general. I'm talking about when he does what he does. I tell him he's just ignore it, but it doesn't matter. But he's not lying. He's not making shit up about what's going on. It's just people are hiding it, and it gets me pissed off because I've had people say shit about me. It don't get me pissed off. It makes me not want to associate with people and say, fuck you all. You want to make up lies, and you want that. That's what's causing drama. I don't do drama. Every now and again, I get, you know, into helping Snafu. He invites me to come on and do podcast talk, and I don't want nothing to do with it. I don't want to have no drama involved in my shit.
Oh, hi, look at that. I'm telling the truth again. I've said it. I told him over and over again that I don't want to be involved in the drama, but here I am saying it again. Oh, yeah, I never was being honest, now was I?
So what I'm saying,
solid content, the more people that start coming.
Well,
people think that it's just going to come without doing the content.
Well, Matt has a hard time. Matt has a hard time not repeating himself. I told him to do 5, 6, 7, 8-minute videos, 10-minute tops. Talk about it once, get past it, and be done with it. Do a little video. I tried to encourage that guy. So you don't have no idea. I try and encourage him like I tried to encourage the nut job Shauna. When you guys were beefing, whatever it was, I tried to keep the peace. I remained neutral. It moved forward. She got pissed off because I said one comment in Snafu's video. And I didn't say anything that wasn't the truth. And look at all the drama it caused. So when people are allowed to commit acts of drama and it's not addressed, they continue to do acts of drama, whether it's in the open or it's in the background. Well, really, you don't. I know you know about crazy West Virginia Kim. All right, but she causes all sorts of shit, and I don't really care because it really don't affect me, you know. Well, Kim is the problem that you're not recognizing. You're thinking that Snafu is a problem. This is where we're going to disagree. I don't know. I don't follow Kim because when she started running her mouth about me to J-Stone and to all the other mobs, when I did what I did for the family and the shut Iggy up and the shut Shauna up and Redfield, and when I went through all of that shit, what that woman was doing behind my back, nobody gives a shit about. She not only was she doing it to me, she was doing it to other people. You guys, you know, and I don't want to. You know that Kim is an issue. I don't give a fuck whether Kim has a channel or not. You know what I mean? I don't follow Kim. But she's steady talking about me. Well, I'm telling you my side. You haven't heard my side, bro. No, how have you heard my side? How have you heard my side? You're listening to Snafu. How about hearing from the horse's mouth, bro? You want to hear how I feel? I'm telling you how I feel. Well, why don't you want to talk about Kim? You want to talk about... I don't want to talk about Snafu, bro. Well, I'm just telling you, I don't want to talk about Snafu and blame him for everything. Good. Well, then we'll have to change the subject. We'll have to agree to disagree. Because that's where that goes.
West Virginia prepared mine. Kim is a backstabbing, two-faced bitch. And even at that time, I didn't know it, but Snafu Snaps and her were working together behind the scenes, and he was hiding it from me. During this phone call, I had no idea that Crackhead Zebra was partnering up with Kim and playing some fucking dirty shit, because I busted him in my little way that I shared information with particular people, and it got back to certain people, and I knew who was involved.
Well, that's what I'm trying to do, but I'm trying to explain to you how I feel. I'm listening to you tell me what you got on your mind. This isn't a one-way street, bro. Guess what? I'm not either. But Kim is a big fucking problem, and I was going to state what I have to say about it. And it's fact. I don't lie about anything. So, but the point is, well, I don't give a fuck what she does, bro. It's not about what I want you to do for me. I'm just telling you how I feel about her. I don't. Well, I'll talk about her if I choose, because she talks about me. Bro, I'm trying to have a conversation with you. Why are you getting all defensive? Because I want to say what I have to say. You're getting defensive. You want to talk about Snafu like it's my fucking problem. Like I can control the guy. Like I'm involved. I keep that guy in check more than you realize. More than you realize, I keep him in check.
Just like I've been telling all of you that I stuck around and I kept him in a little headlock, figuratively speaking, metaphorically. I kept him in the headlock, giving him a fucking noogie every goddamn day, keeping him in fucking line.
I'm on the same page with keeping the guy from doing the dumb shit. What is my different opinion? I agree. What is my different opinion? Do I make videos about you? So what? So how do I disagree with you? You're telling me that I disagree. And you got to get better at that. You haven't stopped talking since we met and let me say what I got to say. You interrupt me. It's a two-way street, bro. That's what you do when I call into your show. You give me a hard time when I call into your show. I've done more for you than any one of these motherfuckers have done for you. I'm not looking for any... I want respect from you, bro. And you don't give me respect. You talk...
Does it sound like he's giving me respect? I don't believe so.
Over me. And then you claim I talk over you. I'm telling you how I feel about Snafu. I do not agree with what he does. If it wasn't for me, that guy would be on the fucking loose. You have no idea what I do to keep him from doing what he does.
He doesn't do what he wants to do because I talk him out of it, whether you realize it or not. I do more than you have any idea what I do behind the scenes. Just like you.
And I've been saying this for how long?
Claim we have no idea what you do behind the scenes. You're not the only one that's doing things behind the scenes, brother. And that's why I'm calling to ask you, and I didn't want to talk about Snafu, and I didn't want to talk about Kim. I called to talk about my business, and you started bringing it up. So I obliged. So I don't want to talk about it no more. What I was calling about was to get advice on my equipment that I needed to buy. And to ask you if you would come on and have an interview. Would you want to come on and have a brawl about this and start talking about Snafu? No. Yeah, and guess what? That's because I talk to him every day. That's why I talk to him every day.
Makers that make videos about me, you don't mention them and you don't bring people to them, and they just fade away and they never get traction. There's only a very few times.
You're preaching to the choir with that. I understand that. I understand exactly how that works. I agree with you with that. Well,
Yeah, this is what when I say that I didn't like fucking Adam because he's an arrogant fucking prick. Well, this is the prime example of it. Keep listening. I'm gonna go grab me a bottle of water.
Do you know what? Do you know when I got involved? When did I get involved? Are you aware of that? When I finally decided to get involved after Snafu was doing what he was doing, and even though he was perpetuating it and fighting with him, and I told him back then to shut the fuck up and stop, but he didn't. So that's when I jumped in. So do you remember at what point when I jumped in that to shut Iggy up and to shut Sean off? And then Red Pill, and they called CPS on you, and they were saying that you were a child molester. And what does Iggy always say? You've seen him say it. Lock and kill, man. Lock and kill. Did I need Iggy to tell me that? I've known that. And that's when I got myself involved, not because anybody asked me to do it. I just felt bad that now motherfuckers are crossing from the internet world into the real world. And I can tell you right now, knowing what I know in the world and my experiences, if you being, pretty well known, and if this idiot is over here saying shit that they were saying about you, and people are going to believe it because you tell a lie just one time, it's only a lie. You tell that lie 1,000 times, it becomes true. So what if you're out with your kids, and some guy comes up to you in the parking lot because he's seen you live streaming, but he's not coming up with you on friendly terms because he heard lies about you? Right? So I wanted to get to that idiot because supposedly him being in prison, he knows not to do that shit. He knows not to fucking do that shit, but Iggy's a fucking phony. Iggy's a liar. I proved it all. He was a snitch. He's been busted 1,000 fucking times. Never went. Whatever. I did what I had to do. I proved he was a liar. I proved Shauna was a fucking liar. Shauna's a liar about everything that she did.
All right, so recapping what I was just talking about, and I went away to go get a bottle of water and an apple and some peanut butter. So if you don't like it, too damn bad. But anybody hear anything in this audio call with me and Adam Marfoogle that was against Snafu Snaps? I supported him wholeheartedly and then talked no shit about the guy. It wasn't an intentional prevention of talking shit about him. This is how I really felt about him at the time. But, same thing when I'm talking about Shauna. I didn't lie. I think the bitch is fucking crazy. When I talked about Iggy, See, I'm talking the truth. Point being is that this is the payback that I get from the Jackass Zebra when I supported this motherfucker the entire time. And now, look, because I won't give him audio calls, he wants to claim that he's definitely afraid of me and he's having me prosecuted. What kind of fucking scumbag would do that? I regret ever fucking having his fucking back, motherfucker.
But not really just one specific thing. But where is she at now? I would like, well, she can lurk, but she don't have her channel. She can play all. She can be the troll. Of course she is. You think I get one dislike in every video? Do you think I know who it is? Well, that's fine. But I don't care. But she's gone. For the most part, she's gone. And Nikki's gone. I'm not. Have I held anything over your head? Have I? You told. I'm just interjecting. It's an interjection, brother. Listen, I don't mean to. It's just how I am. It's the person that I am, bro. I'm not fake. It's who I am. I would apologize for my interrupting character.
Do you hear how fucking arrogant this motherfucker is? Is it just me?
Oh, that's so now where's this problem coming from? You just said you just multiplied it. But I'm just curious. You wanna listen. I don't need criticism. I can criticize you too. We can do this. Well, I'm not saying that you don't, dude. Well, I'm just trying to explain to you too that I understand where you're coming from. I know that I'm an interrupting asshole. I try not to be.
Getting mad at me for not controlling the call. So that's one of my issues. That's the reason I get all the time. So I don't like interrupting on my show. That's one thing. It's as far as I think part of you just doesn't think. Don't think people succeeded and you can say whatever you want, but I think a part of your brain thinks that you cannot do something because of this other shit. It's probably subconscious. But no, 100% it's easy to ask you to. And you can do it if you have your attention and your investment in any kind of interview about your channel or who's watching, who's not watching, and do your content and push it out and push it out and push it out and push it out. You will have people come to you. You're passionate, you are smart, you're a handsome guy, and you look like a big badass dude. As far as like a you have all of the
control. And part of the prison part too is that's another thing. You know, part of the public game will get you like even spending a year, two, whatever it was. So you're never going to bitch out, you're never going to snitch, you're not going to do anything like that. That's a respectable trait. So I'm just trying to tell you, you have all the makings to do this, but you know, don't get tied in with even me, drama, I know that you're already doing that. I get my point. Let's try to get your new channel, or if you want to put your channel in a new direction, I will help you anytime, any day.
That was a straight up fucking lie. I asked him to help me get my channel going in any way, shape, or form. And then he just would never fucking do a damn thing about it. Whatever. Not whining and crying. Just stating a fact.
Yeah, I get it. I more than you can imagine. I understand how it works. I get it. I know what I need to do. I'm trying to do that. I've been. No, I don't have. See, now you're presuming.
And interrupting.
You guys did like a call out piece, whatever. It was two different sides. Well, I saw the one side, then I saw the both sides. I did see Snafu's point later on, and I knew he was doing it for right. But does that mean it caused any less drama than was? That's when really everybody started dividing. Divide really started. It's what all that crap happened, and that's where she started talking about you guys behind your back. Again, they know. I've been on for now 3 years. In law meetings, and then you talk to them like we talk to them after every show, before every show, we'd be in the law meeting, and it works now, don't have. Like I said, don't, if there's drama, do not bring it up to me. I don't want to hear about it. You want to write an email about it? You want to do don't talk to me about it, because unless it's something serious, somebody's in danger, or something else. I don't want to hear negativity about it in person. And that's how they actually are in my chat. That's why they talk to somebody that says, oh, look, that gets deleted right away. Or as even somebody I don't like, Jordan Sather. If somebody says Jordan Sather said, I don't like that either. I'm not biased as far as somebody talking crap about creators, I shut that shit down. And you know,
Go check out Pen and Hippie.
About you, I don't hear it. I don't. In fact, I'm not hearing. I don't want to hear any shit talk about somebody behind your back. That's how I am.
Oh,
There's time when I talked about Shauna, but Shauna was my fucking arch enemy. And honestly, she attacked me after being held, after stealing from me. I mean, literally, the woman literally stole from me. Like, criminal shit. And still helped her after the fact. And then she called, then they pull out shit and they plot all these things to make me look bad, take a 15-year-old no contact order that literally is automatic in Washington, turn that into, oh, he can't be 500 feet from school. Yes, I've been through hell and back.
That's when Iggy was saying that he was a child, a pedophile, and couldn't be within 500 feet of a school. And I did a video on it, and I cleared his name because I showed his record. And you notice he doesn't even mention that in here. Wait, well, I take that back. He did say, "Oh, people like you did stand up for me," and he has my back, but he's never had my back. That's just a bunch of shit that he's saying that he has my back. He never had anybody's back. It is what it is. I'm not whining and crying. I'm stating a fucking fact. I'm actually calling him in this video so he would help me with equipment and what do I need, and because I'm still tech-tarded. I can't even do a half-ass fucking video and share shit and whatever, because it's really not my intention is to create fucking videos. It really ain't. But, you know, first of all, I got to have time to fucking do it.
juggle all this other shit at the same time. But when it comes down to it, I do have track. I have to be careful about all the people that depend on this. We have 4 suicides of people during trauma period. So many people, I don't know what it is about my channel, but there's people that are literally, this is their purpose. This is why they are here. You know, they see Marfoogle and the people in it as their family and their community. We've had several times where it was like that guy in California. The only people that showed up to his funeral were people from the Foogle family. Literally.
Yeah, and because it's a cult. Like the panel curse. Like those who follow the Jackass Eber now. They're all cult members. That's what it is.
He left all of his belongings to another Foogle fan member, just in his Discord group. So like there's that too. So that's what I was trying to say at first. Like when I was talking to Marfoogle, you have to realize when there's hate between the Foogle fans, people are going, well, what's happening? This and that. Yeah, of course it's not family, right? But at the same time, when there are 2 people that they both respect, so say Kim, which yeah, and then Marfoogle, there's that too. When they're fighting, they see 2 people that I respect and that I push up on pedestal all the time, and they go, it's not right, it's not right. And then we get people sad, we get people depressed, we get people that turn away, that say, this is what I thought was. It's like, you have mentally stable people, normal people, stable people, veteran people. But what I came to this 3 years is that, your community is number 1. And I put that above myself. That's what that's another piece of advice for Snafu. That's why I would tell them.
I kind of did that myself.
Homegrown got all karma. He was being a dick behind Snafu's back, and look what happened to him. That's the kind of shit, like, he didn't even have to do anything. Cindy tore him apart.
Yeah, I don't follow Homegrown. I stopped following everybody. Nobody followed me. I was kicked to the side, whatever. I'm not whining and crying. That's fine. I'm cool with that. It's not insecure, bro. It's the fact. No, it's not the. Maybe that's the way it come off. Maybe that's the way it come off. But it's the point that they all. Well, it is what it is. But see, this is the problem: is that I get myself in the trouble. This. Now let me say this. I just let you speak for a long time. I do get fucked with every now and again in the chat, and I'm not crying. It just shows me, because every time I put my faith and my trust in people, they fuck me my entire life.
Snafu snaps. I put my faith and trust in you, and here you are, fucking me.
No matter how good I am to people, I might not have the right tone of voice. I might be very forceful. I might not say things the way people like. I might hurt people, hurt their ego. That's who I am. But the point of the matter is that people don't return my loyalty as I show loyalty to them.
Yep. Nobody gives me the loyalty in the YouTube community. I'm not talking about you viewers. I'm talking about those people that were involved in, all this bullshit.
And that's fine. I'm not insecure about it. Actually, it makes me more secure within myself, because it keeps me from trusting people. It just reiterates the fact that I got to keep people at a distance, but I'll let certain people in. I can't let a whole group of people in.
There was all the people that, so when we did a love bomb and we sent all these people, some people would get more than others, and it's this way to this day. If somebody has a really, really impactful call, they have an awesome video that goes with it. We do a love bomb, they'll get 1,000 in one night. Then you have a call that doesn't go, it's not exactly the best call, or maybe it's just a normal call. We do a love bomb. They might get 1/5 of that. So literally, like maybe 1 out of 5 or 6 love bombs, that somebody gets all 1,000 in one night. And that's how I look at it. Because when I'm doing my show, I check in when we do the love bomb, and then I check in at the end of the episode. I've done it 1,000 times. I've literally helped so many creators I don't even know. And then I check their stuff.
I got a different type of content.
Fam, you also have to understand that you have to keep pushing it out like you are. You know, never talk about your audience. Yeah,
I'm not talking about my audience. I'm not talking about my audience. I'm not talking about anybody but the people that I know that I would support that don't support me. And I'm not talking about anybody that wants to come over. I appreciate and I thank everybody that comes in my chat for the most part.
But you comment on every single video, every single person.
No, certain videos I do, certain videos that I take to heart. For an example, crying hippie. Your crying hippie is supposed to be part of the family, right? Okay. Well, the crying hippie is a jerk, but that's okay. He's entitled to his opinion. But if your opinion is going to be known, at least know the facts before you have an opinion that doesn't match the facts. Especially if your opinion is skewed and you just don't see things normally, I get that. But see, I don't really. My whole point when I bitch and moan and groan, I don't call in and talk to you to get subs. I don't care. It's not a. I mention very rarely do I mention ever getting subs from anything other than other channels. When I go on fucking Mighty Mouse, I didn't get any subs from that guy, and I don't care because that's not most of the people that are on your channel. That
Mighty Mouse was the underground fighter from Street Beefs. He did an interview with me. It got if I looked it up, it's still on his channel today. It probably maybe 12,000 views, and I did get a few subs, but not many. And I don't think it's a big deal to talk about how one appearance on this channel or that channel gets you subs or doesn't get you subs, because that's what everybody's doing is they're looking at their sub count constantly.
Watch your content. They don't watch the content I got because a lot of the people that watch your show, are pro-government, Trump supporters. They follow politics and they support law enforcement, even if they're bad. They don't care. There's some that don't, but for the majority, people don't like my content. I get that, Mom, and I've already told you. Listen, have you seen the last few videos that I did? Oh my Lord! Listen. Why is this phone call a fucking pissing contest, dude? This phone call is extremely stressful. I'm making it. So oh my God, bro. Listen, I called you to ask for advice on equipment. I called you to ask you for, if you're interested to come on and talk about stuff. I don't know what we can talk about. I'm not saying give me a yes, I'm going to do it. I'm just saying that I'm telling you already. That's why I'm calling you. That's why I'm trying to get in touch with you to tell you that I'm doing different type of content, and I'm not going to do fucking lives and just go on rambling because that's what I do. I'm a lonely guy, bro. Okay, I'm Snafu Snaps. I am by myself in a fucking semi for how many hours a week? How many days a week? My kids are fucking snowflakes from fucking hell because my ex, and I'm not crying. I'm by myself. 99% of the time. Well, because you think that I'm mad that you're giving me criticism. You think that I'm mad because I'm not listening to you. I'm just telling you that when I say the things that I say, when I go on live and I'm talking, I'm bored. I got nobody to talk to, so I go on and I go live. I start running my yak, and I delete them. I get that.
It seems like you are very serious about actually making YouTube work. Then have a channel for your 2.5, 5 hours, 7 hours, hangout sessions.
Dude, I don't do 2.5 fucking hour hangout sessions. When was the last time you watched my fucking channel, bro? You're sitting there telling me I do 2.5 hours. I haven't been online on YouTube in 2.5. That's not constructive criticism. That's exaggeration, bro.
I'm talking about back when you were.
Well, why are we talking about? I'm talking about now. You think the most recent videos I did. Here, check this out. Listen to me for once. For this minute. The most recent videos I did. Here, I'll tell you the last 3 that I did. I'm telling you the last 3 videos I did. Here's my videos. I'm gonna tell you. Last video I did was a little bit earlier. It's mandatory max in Kansas. I did a news clip from a TV station, and I narrated over it, and I gave some opinions in it. It's 14 minutes, no big deal. The other video I did, I shared a video that I found online. It's this guy, whether he's doing a real interview or not, I don't know. I thought it was pretty funny. Whether it's real satire, I don't know. That video, it was 2 minutes and 19 seconds. The other video I did before that was stupid protesters versus a Detroit patrol car, where protesters surrounded a Detroit police car, and the cop ran him over to get away. That video is 1 minute and 22 seconds. The video I did before that was the pretty weird glitch. The big,
That was the last video I saw. I can't watch all of it.
I'm just saying.
That's what I watch anybody. I tried to watch as many as I could. And a lot of the stuff that I'm watching, when we lost contact, and I really don't think that I can let you recommend by YouTube, and it's definitely not recommended by YouTube. I literally, the show on a all talk. That's the last thing I remember. So I apologize. You look like you have changed and you're doing short videos and to the point. I don't know what you're saying. You know, part of being involved is 2 hours or even an hour just talking and getting feelings out. I'm just saying that YouTube needs to try to separate them. That's why I separated Marfoogle News and Marfoogle TV. Marfoogle TV was long videos, and Marfoogle News was short and to-the-point edited videos. It's just a piece of advice that I use myself. So I'm not saying, hey, you did this. I'm saying that's what I did, and it worked out. So it's a piece of experience that I got that ended up being very successful. And if you grow them both together, that's the best thing to do. You have multiple channels. Because you have a backup. Separate them financially too.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, you'll be here all night playing this. What do you mean? Who am I talking to? You can't fucking hear the voice? Come on. You should know the voice. You were his fucking stepmom, his surrogate stepmom. Come on, Tony. Who's Lee talking to? Come on, Tony. Come on, Tony. But anywho, that's about half of that phone call. There's 47 minutes left of this this barn burner, this revelation of breaking news of Marfoogle talking about Discord. Anyways, the call gets a little more interesting as it goes along. It gets very heated, and there's a lot of things that are said in this last portion of this phone call. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop it right here. And if you want to continue listening to the rest of this call, you'll have to come back tomorrow. And I'll pick it up right where I left off here. Let's see. Let's make sure I got the right time stamp or the right time. All right, 51 minutes. And that'll leave 47 minutes for tomorrow. And I hope you enjoyed that, Snafu Snaps. I know you're watching because you're no longer in OTWs. So, which tells me you're over here lurking. And if you didn't listen to the call, maybe I should remind you, Snafu Snaps, is that I had your fucking back. You might not think that I had your back, but I didn't talk shit about you because I never planned on releasing any of my audio calls. But since you've put my back up against the wall, so to speak, yeah, why not? I don't care. I got more. I'm going through my calls right now, and I'm making sure that I have all the right ones that I have. Yeah, I'm a smartass. You know it. So I'm going to put my audio calls in transparent mode. So any of you who want to hear them, you can hear them. I got phone calls with all your favorite Marfoogle moderators. West Virginia Prepared Mind, Lisa R. Hall, J Stone 78. I could go on and on and down the list. Some I may play, some I might not play. But I will play my Marfoogle calls. Or maybe I won't. Who knows? Maybe I'll go through them and I'll say, I'll just play pieces of it. I'll put it through my audio editing software and I can edit it just like a video. I can take stuff out and I could enhance the sound so you can hear it. And I'm not a professional audio enhancer or whatever. I'm not a professional at this shit. And it might not sound all that great because it just amplifies all the noise in the background too, because I'm not really good at it. But nonetheless, I'm going to pick this video up tomorrow. And if you want to listen to the rest of it, be here and be square. And I know even if there's only one person in the eyeball up there, if there's only one eyeball up there, I know who it'll be. So I don't think that I'll get any credit from that Jackass Zebra for anything that I said. And yeah, everything that I've been saying for how long now, where I've done nothing but try to keep him in check. I can let you guys hear my audio recordings of me and him talking about him wanting to off himself, or with him, telling me that he's in the fetal position crying because he's in so much pain, or me talking to him. I got an audio call where he was in the hospital and I'm on my Bluetooth. So unfortunately you can only hear me like on level 10, and then you can hear him on level 1. So it's going to take a lot of work to edit or put the audio through the software and to clean it up. But, I really don't even care. But the fact of the matter is that I got all my fucking recordings, motherfucker. So running around telling people that you and me, we didn't have any friendship or what? Oh, that's right. You weren't my friend. I was yours. So I guess that I was mistaken on. So I got all my phone calls when I went on Adam Marfoogle's fucking show. Every one of the times that I went on his fucking show, I have all of them. I got audio call where I called Snafu Snaps, which was really clear after I went on Adam's show. Or matter of fact, after this phone call, I call Snafu Snaps and tell him about this phone call. And I think it's probably an hour that we're on the phone together. When I say that I got all of my audio calls, I got all my audio calls. I remember it wasn't 4 months ago, that somebody claims that they found the hard drives with 163 calls. Big fucking deal. I got thousands of calls, probably thousands. I don't even know how many. I don't even care. When I'm scrolling through the catalog of telephone numbers, it goes on and on and on and on and on. So I'm pretty sure that I could prove that, what I've been saying over and over again. I know a lot of people think that I blow smoke or whatnot, but when I tell you guys that I got phone calls, I got audio recordings, why would I lie about that? Why would I lie? And I don't think that any jury is going to think for 1 second that you are fucking scared of me And that you're going to fucking say, oh my God, he's going to come to Arizona and beat me up. Get the fuck out of here, man. I want you to come to fucking Michigan and put your fucking stupid ass on that goddamn stand. I'm going to make you look like the dumb motherfucker that you are for even doing what you've done to me. You stupid son of a bitch. You think you're fucking smart. You think you're intelligent. You think you can use me to give yourself credibility. You fucking asshole. Stupid motherfucker, man. Anyways, I'm going to bed. I gotta go to work because this isn't what I do. This isn't my job. I'm not a shock journalist. I'm a truck driver. I deliver container boxes to people who need storage fucking facilities. I got all of our phone calls of you telling me about what your daddy did and how you helped him. I got every fucking phone call that you and I had, motherfucker. Every fucking phone call, you dumb fuck. Come to fucking Michigan. Come to Michigan. Please do. I want my day in court with your fucking dumb ass. You want to fucking play your smart ass games? You want to use me for your fucking bullshit? I'm going to use you for my bullshit. Fucking idiot. Yeah, I'm a little pissed off at you, you fucking piece of shit. You're fucking play me. Because you're a bitch ass motherfucker, couldn't get to Adam or you couldn't get to Dex. So the next best fucking guy to fucking create problems with was me. You piece of shit motherfucker. And I can prove it from the beginning with our text messages. I can prove it from our phone calls where you're like, I did this to Adam. I did this to Adam. Trust me, I got people that are willing to come to Michigan, and I'm going to tell you who. Not going to tell you who is, well, hell, you never know. Never know. These people are going to come to Michigan. They're going to get on the stand. They're going to tell what they know about your fucking ass. You think you're going to fucking come here and pull some fucking shenanigans. The fuck out of here, you cocksucker. Fucking dumb motherfucker. I listened to you over on Jack Talcott. You're an idiot, dude. That fucking Jack Talcott. Hey, Jack Talcott. I highly doubt you're listening, but somebody can clip it and send it to him. Jack Talcott, you're a fucking retard. Listening to you guys talk is convo, non-convo. Conversation, non-conversation. It's almost as if you're speaking in AI language. Some 1984 Orwellian fucking lingo, or I don't even know, but it fucking hurts my brain to listen to you guys fucking communicate with each other. It's really fucking weird conversation, man. And I've been looking into AI. Any of you out there know that artificial intelligence is doing some really weird shit when people are in like Chat GPT? Anybody? Me, I'm a little older, Gen X, Lynette, running with scissors, maybe Sasquatch. A few of you in here, you're a little older. So you remember the movies like Space Odyssey 2001, where Hal was the computer, which is pretty much what we got now, where the dude would talk to Hal, the computer in the spaceship, and it was controlling shit. Well, some of these weirdos out here, these desperate human beings, I call them weirdos. Some of these desperate human beings out here are communicating with artificial intelligence on a scale that I couldn't fathom. I'm like, what? Are you fucking serious? You know, it's not just about. I see videos where they're like, hey, Jet, they give it names. Hey, Joe, Fred, fucking Flintstone, whatever the name they give these motherfucking pals that they have. Then they ask it questions, and they're having conversations with this. And it's the weirdest fucking shit ever, man. So would it be a shocker to tell you for you guys to realize that Chat GPT is convincing people to commit suicide? Really fucking weird shit. And then when I listen to you fucking weirdos talking on your panel curse, I got a phone call from Snafu Snaps. This one that I'm sharing with you right now. The very next one is because I call a fucking Jackass Zebra the next day, and he's inviting me to a panel curse. I didn't even know what he was saying. I'm like, nah, I'm cool, man. I don't even want to, no, I'm good. So he was doing this shit since 2020. Or probably more. I don't even know. Because he wasn't, he was a totally different person. It was some weird shit that he was involved in that he was keeping me away from because he knew I wasn't involved and wanted to be involved in the insane drama that he's a part of now. So anyways, hope you enjoyed that audio call, Snapper. Come back tomorrow. Come back tomorrow, listen to the rest of it. And then stick around. I might even play our fucking phone call after that. I got a lot of our phone calls I might start playing just for the fuck of it. Why not? Why not? They're my phone calls. There was nothing illegal about it. I live in a one-party state. You knew that I recorded my phone calls. I taught you how to record your phone calls. Didn't I? I think I probably had the phone call where we were on the phone together and I gave you the snafu crew, the glue that holds you together. I gave you that line. I guarantee you when I go through my phone calls, I'll fucking hear it. But I haven't got the time to go through all my phone calls with you, with the rest of these guys. I got time for that shit. But I could breeze through them. I guarantee that I could find that call where I said, yeah, fucking snafu clue, the glue. Oh, yeah, that's cool. And I said, yeah, go ahead. You can have that. You can take that. You can use it. I got every one of our motherfucking phone calls. Every single one of our phone calls. Every one. Every fucking one. And I'm pretty sure that I could blow your fucking claim that you're afraid of me right out of the goddamn water, because in these phone calls that I have, I tell you repeatedly that I'm going to come to Arizona and kick your ass because you're acting like an idiot. I said, what do I got to come to Arizona and kick your ass? You didn't call the cops on me then. Oh, really? Ain't that funny? Ain't that funny that I said that I was going to come to Arizona and kick your ass 100 fucking times in audio calls? Yeah. It's called intent. Fucktard. I'm the only one. I ain't even get into it. I'm done. I got to go to bed. So until tomorrow, Tony, good night. Lynette, good night. Sasquatch, good night. I don't know if you're still here, Rip Curl, because you're a fair weather friend. You only show up and you leave. You're probably over in OTW right now. Could be wrong. But whatever. Just calling it like it is. Hey, Snafu Snaps, you're here, huh? I bet you're here, ain't you? Well, I'm gonna play a song just for you, Snaps. Well, it's for Lynette as well, but until tomorrow, I don't know what time, maybe 8 o'clock, maybe 9 o'clock. I don't know. Just pay attention. Subscribe, like, and share. Hit that bell for the notifications.
Cruising cruising in my lane fast, call it high speed. I've been working hard, yeah, I've been working nightly. If you think you'll win, ha, not fucking likely. I be taking shots, yeah, cold-blooded, icy. Watching numbers grow is what I call sightseeing. In the front row, run it up when they hype me. The following grows, they know how to ignite me. Call me CEO, I've been running shit right, see. And I ain't playing games, I create my own lane, making pleasure out of pain, turning losses into gains. I'm the boss, I'm making change. I've been rocking this exchange, popping off and risking things. Gonna make a fucking name. I just wanna be famous, but I don't want that cheap fame. No, I'm not that vain. I just wanna be greatness. 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 Ain't no motherfucker in this world could do it like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little rising. You don't have to love me, you don't have to like me. Got enough love in myself and my psyche. You should have the same in your brain nightly. If you wanna taste, bitch, you can fucking try me. If you wanna hate, bitch, you know where to find me. And if you go and hate this, you can fucking bite me. Okay, I'm going off every chance I get. I don't really take a loss, well, I'll admit. That's why I'll make it to the top, yeah, I commit. And no, I'm never getting lost, I get after it. Investing in my own stock, cause it's faster than any crypto hits go, let me spend. Everything that you see is something I invent, and it's only a percent. I'm gonna take shots, if I miss all, forget it. I'll take a fat loss just to learn all that's in it. I'm taking snapshots, learning how to fall and get it. I'm getting back up, always stand tall, don't sweat it. I never back up, I don't miss a thing or regret it. I'm always learning, you could call me academic. I'm always working, never been apathetic. That energy is like a poison, needs some antiseptic. Ain't no motherfucker in this